Rambouillet is a commune in the Yvelines department in the Île-de-France in north-central France. It is located on the outskirts of Paris, 44.3 kilometers southwest from the center. Rambouillet is a sub-prefecture of the department. Rambouillet lies on the edge of the vast forest of Rambouillet, and is famous for its historical castle, the Château de Rambouillet, which hosted several international summits. Due to its proximity to Paris and Versailles, Rambouillet has long been an occasional seat of government. Transport. Rambouillet is served by the SNCF Rambouillet railway station on the Transilien Paris-Montparnasse suburban rail line to Chartres. Features. The Château de Rambouillet, a former medieval fortress, was acquired by Louis XVI of France in 1783 as a private residence because of its ideal situation in the game-rich forest of Rambouillet. It became a bien national during the French Revolution of 1789, and one of the imperial residences of Napoleon I during the First French Empire. At the time of the Bourbon Restoration, the castle became royal residence, and it is there that Charles X signed his abdication on the 2nd of August 1830. Sometimes neglected at times of political unrest, the Château de Rambouillet became the official summer residence of the French President of the Republic after President Félix Faure chose it as summer residence for himself and his family in 1896. Rambouillet thus became the official summer residence of the presidents of the Third Republic, and has retained its position ever since. The Palais du Roi de Rome. In 1784, on a parcel adjacent to the gardens of the castle, Louis XVI had ordered the construction of the Hôtel du Gouvernement, which was restored during the reign of Napoleon I, and renamed Palais du Roi de Rome as the official Rambouillet residence of Napoleon's infant son. Its entrance is situated in the Rue Charles de Gaulle, Rambouillet's main street. The Hôtel de Ville, the former bailliage, was built in 1786 at the request of Louis XVI by the architect Jean-Jacques Yvelines. It was given by Emperor Napoleon I to the inhabitants of Rambouillet to serve as their city hall. The inscription over the doors of the city hall reads, "Donated to the inhabitants of Rambouillet by Napoleon the Great." In the year 1809, the new St. Lubin Church was built between 1868 and 1871. Its architect was Anatole de Bordeaux. The Bujɛ Nationale was built on the grounds of the domain of Rambouillet at the request of Louis XVI, and is the home of the Rambouillet Merino sheep since 1786. The Laiterie de la Reine, the Queen's Dairy, also built on the grounds of the domain of Rambouillet, is adjacent to the Bujɛ. It was built in 1787 at the request of Louis XVI for his wife Marie Antoinette, and designed by the architect Jean-Jacques Yvelines. The Chaumière des Coquillages, a thatched roof cottage with its marble interior decorated with shells and mother-of-pearl, was built in 1779 to 1780 in the English garden of the domain of Rambouillet by Claude Martin Goupy, the architect of the Duc de Penthièvre, for the Princessa de Limballe, Penthièvre's widowed daughter-in-law. The Musée Rambouillet train, situated across from the St. Louis-Bon Church, is a museum featuring miniature trains. We find a faithful reconstruction of a Parisian toy store of the 1930s. The Monument Américain is situated at the south entrance of the town on the D906 road to Chartres, at the site of two ambushes in which 7 American soldiers were killed, on the 16th of August 1944. The monument was erected in 1947. It bears the inscription, "À la mémoire des soldats américains tombés pour la libération de notre région en août 1944. In memory of the American soldiers fallen for the liberation of our region in August 1944. The names of 9 American soldiers are inscribed on a plaque on the monument. Commemorative ceremonies are held at the monument every 19th of August. People who were born in Rambouillet: Louis Jean-Marie de Bourbon, Duc de Penthièvre, grandson of Louis XIV, Ulysse Chevalier, bibliographer and historian. Robert Benoist, Grand Prix motor racing driver and war hero. Jérémy Eliadier, former Arsenal football player, now with FC Lorient, who lived in Rambouillet. François Ier, King of France, died at the castle, supposedly in the tower. Charles de Saint-Maury, Duc de Montazier, and his wife Julie d'Angenus, the daughter of Charles d'Angenus and Catherine de Vivonne. Louis Alexandre de Bourbon, Comte de Toulouse, legitimated son of Louis XIV and the Marquise de Montespan, and father of the Duc de Penthièvre. Louis Jean-Marie de Bourbon, Duc de Penthièvre, grandson of Louis XIV, and son of the Comte de Toulouse. Maria Theresa d'Este, wife of the Duc de Penthièvre, died in childbirth. Princess de Limballe, Duc de Penthièvre's daughter-in-law, killed in the September massacres of 1792 during the French Revolution. Napoleon, Emperor of the French. Charles X, King of France, who signed his 1830 abdication in the castle. G. Lenautre, French author and historian. Ernest Hemingway, American writer and journalist, lived a few days in Rambouillet in August 1944. Charles de Gaulle, Sébastien Fauré, anarchist activist and pedagogue, who set up La Ruche Free School near Rambouillet in 1904. Didier Pironi, professional racing driver. Gerard Larcher, mayor of Rambouillet, senator of the Yvelines, former president of the Senate and several times minister, who died in Rambouillet. François Ier, King of France, died in Castle in 1547. Louis Alexandre de Bourbon, Comte de Toulouse, son of Louis XIV and father of the Duc de Penthièvre, died in Castle in 1737. Maria Theresa d'Este, daughter-in-law of the Comte de Toulouse, died in childbirth in Castle in 1754. Education. University Institute of Technology of Élysée, Versailles Saint-Quentin and Yvelines University. International relations. Twin towns, sister cities. Rambouillet is twinned with